Our next award this evening is our GSS Way Employee Champion Award, and it goes to Shannon Krantz, who is from our GSS Estherville. And joining her tonight are her husband Matt, her parents Larry and Nancy Runksmeyer, and her mother-in-law Elma Jo Krantz. Here's her story of life in Estherville.
Hey Tammy, it's Shannon at Good Sam. How are you? My name is Shannon Krantz. I'm the QAPI coordinator, infection control nurse, and staff development coordinator, and I've been here for 25 years.
A big piece of Shannon's job in working with me is a lot of the data and analytics, so reviewing quality measures, trends in the facility, infection control.
Shannon does a lot of the education and quality.
She trains all incoming staff. She runs them through the whole orientation process.
She just helps them feel welcome here and makes them feel part of the team.
She's also become quite a utility player in our facility.
She works as a nurse, she works as an aide.
She's almost a jack of all trades.
Admissions, discharges.
She's filled in as interim administrator.
Even housekeeping, laundry, kitchen.
She just wears a ton of different hats.
I try not to be gone too frequently because I worry about my job security when I get back, but she's amazing.
Let's get your medicine in so you can feel better, okay? All right, calm down, it's okay.
What sets Shannon apart is that she wants to have that physical presence and that contact with our residents. Today, for instance, she's working the 100 hall med cart today, working the floor alongside the CNAs, and this isn't her everyday job, but this is normal for her.
And you can always tell if someone's in need out there.
One more bite and you'll have them licked there, okay?
She would stop whatever she's doing and make sure she helps.
It gets me back caring for the residents, doing hands-on care, and it just gives me a better understanding of what the floor staff go through every day.
She does that once a week and she loves it. Every time I've asked her about it, she loves to help out and do that.
That's what you go into nursing for, is to give hands-on care and to be with the residents or the patients and just to get to know them on a more personal level and to care for them.
I see Shannon living out the 8 traits by showing love to our residents every day and putting them first before our paperwork or other priorities. They always come first.
Shannon is a rock here in Estherville.
We couldn't go on without her. She needs to be here. The residents and staff both are really appreciative of her and love her.
And you can see just the love that she has in her heart as she carries about her duties each and every day.
There's just no greater privilege than to serve this generation. I just really don't think there is.
Shannon and BJ and Dustin, would you join us here on the stage?
Well, Shannon, I for one am glad you're here because at least for tonight I don't have to worry about my job security. Right, Dustin? No, I'm kidding. We'll see. No, in the video, Jean, our business office manager, said it best about Shannon. She is the rock in our facility, and many of us here tonight can think of that person back in our home, in our location, because our mission's 24/7. They don't shut down operations because we're here. They're on our campus in Prescott, Arizona. They're in Lyons, Kansas. They're in Kissimmee, Florida. And then tonight we have Shannon, who represents us here in Estherville. And you're the best that we have in Estherville. And tonight we're recognizing you as the best with the Good Samaritan Society. So it's my honor to present Shannon Krantz, our GSS Way Employee Champion.
I want to add my congratulations to you as well. You know, we often see in the media various champions or championships, be it in sports or otherwise. It's nice to know the Good Samaritan Society has its champion. And often the Good Samaritan Society champions follow one of our traits of humility, and the spotlight doesn't always shine as perhaps in national sports or otherwise, but tonight is the time to shine the light on you, Shannon, and say thank you and congratulations for receiving this champion award, the GSS Way. Congratulations to you. I'm gonna put it up here.
I had to write this down because I knew I wouldn't remember everything, and I promise it's not long. David, Julie, BJ, Good Samaritan Society, Dustin, thank you for this award. I am humbled and honored to be chosen Employee of the Year. When BJ told me that I was the recipient of this award, I was shocked, as there are so many deserving employees out there, and I just couldn't stop thinking there has to be somebody else out there that deserves this award more than me. I want to thank my parents, Larry and Nancy, for raising me in a loving Christian home, teaching me to love God and how to be kind to others and always stay humble. Thanks to my mother-in-law, Elma Jo, for being the best mother-in-law to me and grandma to my kids. Thanks to my 3 children, Alex, Kennedy, and Avery. You are why I strive to be the best that I can be, and there is no greater privilege than being their mom. And to my husband, Matt, thanks for loving me unconditionally, even though we often joke that we're complete opposites. I guess that's what works for us, and I wouldn't want to go through this journey called life with anyone else but you. I love you. And as I accept this award, I cannot go without thanking my coworkers back at the center. I have the best people surrounding me. It is an honor to work with all of them. All of you sitting at this convention center, never forget the staff out there working in the trenches, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. It is truly hard, selfless work caring for those who can't care for themselves. I see my coworkers living out the GSS way and the 8 traits of Jesus daily. Where would any of our centers be without the housekeeper cleaning the toilet? Humility. The CNA picking up her 3rd double shift of the week. Perseverance. The business office gal welcoming the new resident kindly on their day of admission. Acceptance. The dietary assistant clearing the tables and doing the dishes. Love. The nurse having her med pass interrupted one more time to answer that alarm. Perseverance. The tears and hugs shared with the family after a loved one passes. Compassion. The activity aide laughing with a resident over a story about a grandchild. Joy. Lastly, but certainly not least, thanks to the residents. They are the reason we all do what we do. I often have people ask, how can you work in a nursing home, or say, I couldn't do what you do, but my response is often, our jobs in the nursing homes are challenging and difficult at times, but challenges are what makes life interesting, and overcoming them makes life meaningful. I have met so many good residents, staff, family members, and heard so many life stories along the way that have touched my heart and made me want to be a better person. I could not think of a more meaningful, rewarding job than doing what I do, and that is taking care of staff and residents at Good Sam. When I think back to September 1993, as a newly married, just graduated from college, brand new nurse walking into Good Samaritan in Estherville, Iowa, I had no idea it would be my home away from home for the next 25 years. The DON at that time told me that she puts lots of money into new hires, and she expected me to stay for a while. Well, I guess I took her literally and I stayed for a while. I had no intention in making my nursing career in long-term care. In fact, if I'm honest, I really didn't want to work in long-term care, but there wasn't a hospital that was hiring me at that time, so I took what I could get. But I guess it was just God's perfect plan for my life to care for the elderly and those in need, and looking back, I wouldn't have it any other way.